Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger. Last time we made it to a tree, which means we get to open with a cutscene today. I don't remember if I'd voiced this before. I was thinking about it at some time, randomly in bed one day or something. This game definitely has a way of capturing my thoughts at night. But back in, I don't know, probably like the second or third episode, Gray runs into like a little nun person or whatever and uh, asks that person, like, asks what they're doing, and they say, or maybe it was the tale, like, that says that we're looking for someone, a young woman or something like that. And I always thought that Gray was looking for Lily, but then I decided, like, it kind of doesn't make sense. And now we're at Lily, and it's the same text was playing out at the beginning of Lily's dive, I think, that basically you're looking for a young woman. And so I was thinking she's looking for Gray, but maybe Gray was looking for someone else. Um, I don't know. It was a random thought that I had. Let's see if we get any more clues into what's going on in this crazy story in this memory. A lone birch tree. I wonder why it's a birch tree and not some other tree. Makes for good pixel art, I suppose, just in terms of the way that the trunk looks. In any case, I will see you in a moment. Alright, we're back, and that looks like, yeah, Gray is looking for Lily, and is this a fixed up, like, apartment building she was looking to rent or whatever it was? Maybe? Aren't you done yet? No peeking. Are you sure you don't need any help? I can handle this. Try to hurry up then. Your ride should arrive any minute now. Okay. Doorbell. That's coming from the video game, not at your house, so you don't need to get up and go answer it, people who are watching. She's dressed up as a little demon. Or possibly even that bat thing that gave us the fruit. The house is also decorated with bats, so this is Halloween. Which is appropriate for when I'm recording this, even though it's not going to air for like another month. But it's just about Halloween, and there's lots of Halloween decorations around here in real life, too. Got any candy? Seriously, have some manners, says someone who just, like, teleports into existence and whops this person on the back of the head. Hi. Sorry about that. It's fine, don't mention it. I hope your travel went well. So, who are these people? Business as usual. I miss the weather already. Oh, while I remember. Souvenirs. Bonjour and all that good stuff. Wait. Are those... Or are these? And... offhand, I can't imagine what the asterisk out letters are trying to spell there. The one and only, straight from the factory. Visit the shop if you need some adjustments. These must have cost a small fortune. How much do I owe you? No point in that. Thank you truly. Office work is killing my back. Interesting. Okay, she's an office worker. Hi, Sonia! Okay, so the little girl is Sonia. Hi, Auntie Freya. And the woman is Freya. Thank you, presumed Lily, for explaining. Showing off her outfit. Oh, what a cute outfit. Mom made this for me. And she speaks of Gray as Mom. She's been enamored by this one show lately. She insisted I'd make a dress similar to that of the main character. Man, you're making me envious. You should come work for us. My costume was bought from a supermarket, says Sonia, who doesn't look happy about it. But it's such a good costume. Quiet, you. Another bump on the back of the head. Perhaps the mother didn't teleport in. Perhaps it's just our storytelling. The shoemaker. Look at her eyes in the pixel art. Hee hee. The shoemaker's children go barefoot. I see. You should come work for us. So apparently Gray is a good seamstress or whatever, and Freya, I guess, works somewhere where they make clothing, but then bought the supermarket attire for the kid's costume. Is the implication? Anyway, you rascals should hurry up. Your ride is waiting. Oh, you aren't taking them? Nah, I put Callie on the job. So how about a cup of coffee while we wait for these two to finish off their Sugar Rush tour? Of course. Alright, good. I'm glad that there's still a little bit more. So we get to see more of Freya and Gray. And it's still curious to me that so much of this revolves around Gray, even though now it's like Lily's memories of the birch tree, it feels like, or something. Anyway, I'm happy to get more story either way. And I like that the little mug that she's holding appears to have like a heart on it or something. There's a lot of detail in a few pixels. And that was by far the second largest waffle I've ever had. Sounds like such a fun place. I wish I could visit one day. You should totally tag along next year. We could even bring the girls with us. Would you be okay with that? Sure. They're old enough already. Yeah. Time sure does fly. I don't like to butt in, but Sonia told me Lily got into another fight at school. I was just wondering how you're doing. You know how headstrong Lily can be. I do from seeing her in the future. I'd like to believe it's just a phase. But at times, I wonder if I could have done something differently. Or if I was meant to become another at all. Is it possible that, like, we're just in a completely different timeline? Or Gray's memories were hallucinations? Or these are? Or who knows? Gray, you're the best parent anyone could hope for. I'm sure Lily thinks the same way. If only you could see it yourself. I take it you haven't told Lily yet? Oh. No. I'm not even sure I could. So, possibly hinting like at adoption or something, which then could make it perhaps be part of the same timeline that we already know. I figured you'd rather not talk about it. But you need to learn to let go of your past demons. Demons here may be an actual double entendre. Whatever they might be. As opposed to just a, simile? Metaphor? What's the word I'm looking for? Lily isn't stupid either. She can sense your anxiety. Maybe that's why she keeps acting so... Look, all I'm saying is you need to relax and stop being so harsh on yourself. When's the last time you've been out? I really don't think a woman of my age should worry about something like that. Nonsense. I bet you could catch anyone with those wicked charms of yours. Or did you think I bought those something just to make your back feel better? Just to make your... Still not sure. Shut up, you. Oh, speaking of which, I should totally hook you up with this one guy I know. We can see more of the mug now with the heart on it. He's divorced and got some children already. Steady career and all. It's a no-brainer. I don't know. Come on. Live a little. Fine. Just this once. Did I just convince Gray, the immovable, to go on a date? What a time to be alive. Watch it, or I might just change my mind. Here come the kids. This turned into a long cutscene. We're home! Well, did you get any candy? Lots! Oh boy. You know you can't eat all at once, right? I might beg to differ. But I might have given myself a tummy ache this week. Did I mention Halloween's coming up in real life? Okay. I almost forgot. I'll have to take a picture of you two. Say cheese! It's a picture, and not a picture that we have revealed in a memory thus far that we spend memory shards on, but it looks like the same general style, maybe? Photograph? So, what did we learn there? Honestly, not a lot. Like, the story is doing a good job of really just kind of teasing out backstory with a lot of implied story that's not spelled out in ways that still keeps me guessing. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's what we learned today. Maybe when I rewatch it in video editing, I'll even have more thoughts. And so presumably, yeah, I've seen this before. Somehow they feel familiar. We're just gonna keep moving and try to solve some puzzles. This looks as similar as always. This is different. So it is even more crowded than I think it previously was. It looks like we need to destroy all the hands in order to... Where's my cursor? Looks like the exit's under here, and so the only way to get there would be to destroy all of the hands. And we'd have to push statues onto the hands. It looks at a glance like there's too many. Like, the only first move I could make, I guess, is to go here and step over this, and so I'm never stepping back there. And so now I have two possible choices I could make at the outset. And I'm just trying to plan a route that might enable me to kill a bunch of baddie McBad faces. I'm gonna try this. Okay. Suppose I did... Oh no. There's more tiles than I originally anticipated. I forgot that I have an asset called the Magic Wand, which can do things like this. Also, is it actually called the Magic Wand? I don't remember what it's called. If it has a name. Okay. So, things are not as dire as I originally thought. So I'm not going to try to plan too far ahead, and I'm just going to deal some damage to some baddie McBattertons and see where we wind up. So there's still a bunch of guys to kill. Oh. And I'm pretty sure I can't do it, because I think to kill the guys on the left, I would have to push all of these to the left. And having done that, I left this guy and this guy unkillable. Okay. So that was a good first attempt. There were a couple of floor tiles, this one and this one, that do have a little bit of a blinky behind themness that I could pay attention to and see that they were actually going to cover things. Okay, so I ended up leaving this guy and this guy. And so these four are going to prove difficult because they're all against the wall, and I can never push anything north-south through them. So 4 of the statues in the mid-region have to wind up over there. This one's never moving. This one obviously could move to the left, but I ended up pushing something beside it, and so I couldn't move it farther to the left to kill this one. So if these 4, let's say arbitrarily, are the ones that are accounted for over here, this one maybe could get pushed all the way over here. It seems like one of these is going down to push this one, which means this one's going across to push this one, which only leaves one left in the middle to try to kill like all the middle ones for the most part. I didn't explain that all that well. But yeah, let's remember that I have a magic wand and try to use it better. I'm gonna push this guy to the right to start and push this guy upwards. But until I push someone into a hole, I can't do as much moving around of the floor. And so this did not work at all. I need to push a statue. Oh, if I push a statue onto a tile to create a hole in the floor, then I lose a statue. And I need the statues. Is there something else I'm not thinking of? I don't think so. I think I've already gone the wrong way here. So I think I am fated to start like this. Yeah, and it feels like I have to sacrifice one of these into a hole so that I can get a hole and be able to push things around. And so if that's the case, then I suppose what I want to do is push this guy all the way to the left so that I can get that one killed. This guy can still be pushed out of the way here, and then this guy can go all the way to the left. And then, yes, I think I have a route to victory now. Because this danger tile could be moved over here, and this non-danger tile could be moved over here. And then I could do this. There we go. I did a thing. And I imagine that maybe if I had HP, this tile might have had a secret, but I don't, and so I don't get HP shards or memory shards or whatever I call them. I don't know, but I'm just guessing. Also, it's just kind of a strange... Did normal basement 115 have this geometry? I don't remember. I say normal. I mean, like, first round Gray dive through the... I guess, is this the tower, if it's the story that we heard? And at the basement is the void fragment star that fell from the sky? It was cold and empty and something. The exit is underneath the statue there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mustache guys, so I can use my wand only a small bit. And I have to kill Duty McDuderton, presumably by pushing a statue into him, which will not be easy. How do I imagine that's going to happen? It seems like if I were to push a statue to the side and then try to push it south, well, then I could just walk it into him. So why is it not as simple? He's also going to be, like, chasing me in the meantime. So that's the issue. So why don't I get him trapped in a corner somewhere? That's easier said than done. How can I move him to the left or the right and not immediately die? I guess going down here and coming back up here. So that is what I shall do. Now that he's way over there, I have time to do a thing, which is to push this statue to the left, run up ahead of him, and come back over this way. Having done that, I can now... I did not pick up a floor tile with me, and that was a mistake. And I don't think I can recover from it now. Okay, so let's just take a death. I liked all the rest of that, though. So, once again, do this. There's a variety of ways I could do this, but I'm going to choose to go this way. Pick up a floor tile. Put down said floor tile. Now he's dead. And I still can use that many times, and we're fine. And I'll pick up a Locust Idol for fun. Wait a minute. Oh no, I have to kill all the hands. Oops. Oops. Well, that's completely impossible given the way that I've broken things up now. Okay. This is a more difficult puzzle than I originally thought. So how am I going to kill him? And also all the hands. Do I have enough time to do this? Yeah. Okay, that seems useful. So I've got one of the hands killed already. How do I kill him? Ah. I could push this down and kill him already. And then it's just a matter of then I'd have two statues in the way of pushing a statue to the north to kill this hand. I eventually am going to need some bridge to walk between north and south. No, but I feel like I can just... Why can I not just do this? Well, I'm seeing a Y. No, I can still recover. I could do this. I know I'm not explaining things very well right now. Don't worry about it. Does this do what I want? Maybe. Nah, I guess it doesn't. If I push this here... Is there somewhere I can use my wand effectively right now? Not that I'm seeing. Could I have chosen a different route? Maybe. Let me go back to the beginning and do something a little bit different. I'm happy with that. I want to leave the center aisle for reasons. But I also want to get... Suppose I did... I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not. Suppose I did that. And while I'm here, I might as well do this, I think. And so now at this point, if I want to kill him, I can just do it. I think I can just do everything right now. The only thing is walkability. And even that is also solved. Watch this. If I press this to the right, walkability is solved. He's dead. I can walk to the south edge. And I didn't have to use my wand a single time. That's pretty cool. Okay, proud of myself there. Good job, me. You acquired nothing! Alright, I already had the Locust title, I forgot. Cool. I'm happy with how I did that at the end. So, oh gosh. I remember this one giving me fits. And it's even worse than it was before. The larva is going to step across here, step on the pressure plate, and then kill itself. This larva is going to come eat me before I get anywhere. And therefore the puzzle's impossible. Okay, took me a moment to see anything I could do, but I can do this at the start and trap the larva on the glass. Now that has not done much for me, because I have left a primed pressure plate between the glass and myself. I probably want to put this back down here, because it feels like I'm going to need to move this pressure plate now in order to have any success. And it feels like I want to move it to where I just put the other thing down, but that's clearly impossible. So let's just take some tempo moves here while I try to come up with a clever plan to not lose at video games. Suppose I put it here. That's pretty good. Except for the fact that I'm now dead. Guess I can't get around the larva who's coming to eat me. And so my only way to stay alive is just to do these tempo moves again. So where can I go? I guess I could chase the larva down here. Well, I did a bad, because I have just killed everything. No, I can go down. Haha. I can do this. And now did I just win? I think I just won. Because now I can do this. And now the door is open, and I will get into the door before the larva kills itself. Easy puzzle is easy. I don't know why anyone would struggle with that puzzle. It's the easiest puzzle in the whole game. Great. This left corner and the almost square here remind me... It's almost like shaped like a fish or something. Remind me of the 6x6 that then had the rocks in the hole, and I ended up walking through the rocks somehow. I don't know. My brain is probably just like seeing things. In any case, there's 2 mustache statues here, so all I could do is open up one hole if I wanted to. I can create shadow doppelgangers. There are 2 pressure plates that need to be held down. There's a 3rd mustache statue, by the way, so I can pick up and put down. These guys imply that I need to kill the hands. The killing implement is the rock, which implies the rock is going to have to travel here and here and here. However, there's 2 pressure plates and 1 rock, but I have shadow doppelgangers, right? So I can't have any shadows when I'm going to be traveling over the danger tiles. So the implication seems to be I'm going to start by doing the obvious this bit, and then somehow get a shadow doppelganger onto a pressure plate. And the problem is there's still no holes, which means I can't move the pressure plate. And I can't destroy the rock for some reason. So what could I have done differently that would enable me to step here and be able to step back while having shadow doppelganger follower guys? Is there a way that I could have pushed the rock onto a trigger thingy that would destroy all these thingies before then? Maybe. Maybe. I think I see something maybe. I might be a liar. Let me attempt to describe for you what I was seeing in my brain. Which is, I was trying to move this one here. That's not good enough. The rock has to destroy these three, because it's the only pushable thingy that's capable of destroying these and getting rid of the statues that open up the way to the exit. But if the rock destroys those, it seems to be in the way. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed it the last square, and while it was still here, I could walk back around and start moving pressure. No, even if it's here... Even if it's here, I haven't created any holes, so I can't move anything yet, despite the fact that I do have a pickup and a put down available to me. So I need the rock to create a hole by retraversing one of these tiles after killing all of these. But that's clearly impossible because the rock is already at the south edge and none of these are in the south edge. I can just push the rock into a hole. Took me too long to see. Why not do something very similar, but stop here, pick up, put down. Now I just need to create enough followers that I can run around in a circle enough times, so that's never going to happen, right? I don't have enough room. I don't think I have enough room to do this. Because I can create 3 followers at a time. I guess I might. I mean, let's go for it, I guess, but... And I'm gonna need more followers than that, so let's go ahead and just grab a few extras and then get a sense of... Okay, that's not enough. So let's make some more. And... I imagine that was not enough, and hopefully I don't catch up to my tail here. Okay, this probably works. Oh, it just didn't work. Could I have done things differently? One wonders. One wonders. So I was one away from making that work. Could I have done things differently? I was only one away. Is there a way that I could have picked up 1 extra follower? I was going in groups of 3, so maybe I pick up 1 follower at the beginning so that I have 1 extra. I didn't notice if I was like about to catch my tail last time before or whatever. I don't think I can do anything other than pick this up and then put it back down in the same spot. So I feel like I am going to do that. But then it seems like maybe I need 1 extra follower. Then do this. And then just try to collect all these guys. And, yeah, I'm very close to my tail. So this should work, right? Yeah, it's still held down. So creating 1 extra follower at the start was the key. They move at the same time as me, not quote-unquote, I don't get the chance to move before them. So I needed 2 extra followers. Got it? Okay. Well, simple. I can't help but wonder if there is a different solution to this puzzle, because it feels like I haven't interacted with all of the puzzle elements, which always makes me a little bit suspicious. So I want to grab 2 followers, and then start grabbing groups of 3 followers. And then everything will work out just fine, right? Right. Let us imagine so. So I think I can make 1 more loop without catching my tail. Alright, I'm just about to catch up to them. And so now this time, there's still 1 more to step on the floor tile as I go by. So there we go. Okay. Basement 119. This guy goes completely opposite directions from me. I need to kill. I cannot use my wand. And I need to kill the hand by pushing a statue onto it. And Batty McBatterton, probably by dropping him in a hole. Also, there are presumably danger tiles underneath these two, because they are blinking in such a way that suggests such things. So, given all that knowledge, how ought I progress? This seems super simple if I just kill Batty McBatterton right off the bat, so why can't I just do this? Oh, I need statues at the end for a pressure plate. I can't kill everybody. I need to leave Batty McBatterton alive so that he can eventually sit on this. No, that's a lie. Yes, that's the truth. Or leave a statue in the middle somewhere. This is the only statue, so that it could be holding down the pressure plate. Is it possible for me to leave that statue somewhere good? If I go down, down, sure, right? I killed him, that's fine. I kill you, that's fine. Ah. I see the problem. I could hold down the pressure plate with this statue, no problem. Unfortunately, I cannot also get to the door. Okay. So that does suggest... Well, if I leave him alive, I can't get to the exit, though. So it seems like he needs to die. I need to use my wand. I need to get this statue into a hole. No. I don't understand this puzzle. I cannot get to the exit until the statue is moved out of the way. The only way to move this statue out of the way is to kill all the monsters. That will also eliminate this statue and this statue. Which means, if the pressure plate is to be held, and all of the monsters are dead, it can only be held by this statue. The only way for it to be held by this statue is for me to push this statue onto it from here, which means I can no longer get to the exit. And therefore, the puzzle's impossible. Wait, I have a question. What happens if this dude walks into this guy? Do they kill each other? They do not. He just sees the hand as an obstacle. What if this dude pushes the statue onto this while I am still over here, and then manages to kill the hand and himself? That's a solution. In order for that to happen, he needs to push the statue, not kill himself yet, I'm gonna need to move down, which is gonna move him up. So that means he needs to first move this way. Then he can move up. If I move right, that's a problem, actually. So I think I need to sit down in this hole for a minute. I fear I've made a problem. So the problem is I need him to go left, which means I would go right, and I'll push a statue before he will. So I need us to be differently oriented here somehow, and it doesn't seem possible now. Suppose things happen. Because I can go up here without moving him. But that just makes the situation worse, because now I need to go up more, I think. Okay, I do think I'm in the general vicinity of being correct here. But not quite right. So... maybe I need to get him to kill the hand first? So that would involve... him maybe pushing this statue? I have to think so hard about what direction I'm about to press. And it's actually okay, maybe, if I... oh, I can't go up. And if I go down... that's probably okay. So suppose I do a couple down so that I can go up. And then I can go down again and that doesn't affect him, which means he can walk back over here. But yeah, then I always end up in this situation... I guess I do need to... he can always push this back in a moment. But I think I need to walk over here so that he's capable of moving down. Then if I go left, he goes right, which is what I need. If he were to kill himself, all the statues would go away, which is great. But I first need him to do some other stuff for me. Which is not going to be easy. That's the wrong way to go. I need you to come down here. I need you to push this statue north. Then I need you to get offset with me somehow and push the other statue to the left first, so that it's no longer on the pressure plate. Or I could push it farther to the right. It's also a possibility. If I push it farther to the right, then I would need you to push it north-south out of the way. That seems plausible. Let's go with that for just a second. Actually, you could push it north of me. Hold on. New idea. Suppose I go right, he goes left. This seems good. Because now that statue's in a pretty helpful spot. It's going to help prevent me from going too far to the north at different moments in time. Those moments coming momentarily. Specifically right now. So then he could push to the right. But then he needs to push to the right again, and he can't. I'll end up pushing it on top of him. So... okay, but now we got like a step ahead. Could I do that again? If I go right, I move first, and then he'll try to push this into me and not be able to? Correct. Okay. So... I need to not be in the same row as him while he is trying to attempt this push. And I don't know that that is possible at this point. Well, it is, but I think not in a good way. Because I need him to be able to move to the left. I guess I could push this first. Oh, he pushes it right back. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know that I knew this mechanic. And it makes perfect sense. I move first, I push the statue. He moves next, he pushes the statue. Okay, that's cool. I want him to go down, but that's not easy to do. Okay, so what if I did this? I went the wrong way again. Gosh darn it. What if I push this all the way across in order to get that thing killed? And then his job is just to get the statue pushed over. And I might even be able to help with that too. I might be able to help with that too. Suppose I... no, I can't help with that right now in any case. Okay, suppose... How's he gonna get south? He can get south now. Okay, great, you're south. Get the statue over here. And then you need to go north, which is fine. You can totally go north. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Great, I did it. He's killed himself, the thing's on the thing, and I have made it to basement 120. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, that's going to have to be where I call it a day for today. I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Void Stranger. For now, bye-bye.